Hey guys, this is Gamer. Okay, now I actually didn't think too much about this particular title, although I didn't honestly think too much of it when I played it on Wii U, but I thought it'd be nice to share my thoughts about a potential sequel for the critically acclaimed new IP from Nintendo, Splatoon. Now, I honestly didn't really think too much of Splatoon because I read the backstory behind it, the backstory development and all that stuff, and I really wasn't that impressed because when you play something for so long, and I mean, I got Splatoon for my sister because I know she's a fan of Nintendo and all that stuff. But the biggest thing is that I think that Splatoon was a good title, but it didn't have much to it. You know, you can have DLCs for a game, and then you can put the character off into other media, but it really doesn't increase the game's popularity. It just increases the game sales. It doesn't really do anything for either side. So today I'm going to talk about a potential sequel on next-gen consoles. Now, although Splatoon was critically acclaimed, most of its criticism was based on the fact that there was a loose story mode to which players felt was repetitive. So, in general speaking, if there is to be a sequel for Splatoon, the first thing that needs to happen is it have a legitimate story, not just a strict multiplayer or offline multiplayer. No, it specifically needs to have a generic story to where players of all ages, because the game's age was wrapped around from ages 7 to 15. So not only does the game need to reach out to a further audience, but needs to be entertaining enough for people over the age of 15 can enjoy. I mean, as we all know, that the development history of this game actually stated that it was supposed to be a Mario title. Of course, the only reason nobody would probably have bought that is because it would probably been just like Mario Sunshine, but different, probably. But anywho, in terms of console, we already know that the NX console is slated, this is all rumor, slated for winter 2016, and its reveal is slated to be at E3 of next year. Now, then you have next-gen and last-gen consoles. Since PS3's games will stop after this year, the last console that they have on last-gen would be Xbox 360. Now, aside from being on 360, there are plenty of other platforms it could be on, such as PS Vita, PS4, Xbox One, 3DS. It could continue to be on Wii U. That's a whole new commentary that a lot of people could go into, but I'm not going into because it's not really worth all that unnecessary whining. But anywho, although I honestly expect great things from Splatoon, because I think every new IP should have its chance. Even if one game is not good or one game is completely terrible, every game should have a first and a second chance if it doesn't sell well. Although, of course, that's clearly not the case, because Splatoon obviously spun off pretty quickly, not only from its own title, but it added both male and female Splatoon characters into Smash Bros. Brawl. I mean, Smash Bros. Well, you know, Smash Bros. Wii U. But still, in terms of gameplay, I think that the touchpad for the Wii U should not be used. I think it's better to just wanting to be in first or third person shooter, just like it is with Call of Duty, just like it is with Battlefield. Or, to be more precise, it could be, if it goes on PS4, it could have the same battle mechanics such as Infamous Second Son. That's the quickest comparison I can think of, because when it comes to using both mechanics, you can easily use PS4 better than you could use Wii U. And if it comes to the point where a Splatoon sequel is actually announced, the best I can say for a time to release it would probably be the one time where people are thinking, okay, is there going to be another Splatoon? Will it not be? I think if they decide not to really reveal it and just decide to tease it for like a year or so, maybe in 2017 we could see Splatoon 2 on NX, PS4, and Xbox One, or have it on NX, PS4, Xbox One, PS Vita, and 3DS, and Wii U. So generally, there's a lot of ways that Splatoon could continue to go if they decide to continue the series as a new franchise, which it already is a new franchise. So, those are my thoughts on Splatoon 2. If you guys have any questions, if you have any commentaries that you would like me to talk about, please don't hesitate to ask. And follow me on my other YouTube channel, Gamers County. And if you have any inquiries, feel free to email me. My email will be in the description.